Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. So I thought it'd be interesting to do a reading on Harry and Meghan's current energy. If you know me, I'm not really into all the gossip unless I feel there's a need to do a reading, and Spirit has pushed this through to me. And I think it might just be that there's so many just clickbait, you know, and it's kind of like, what is the truth? You know, what is the truth around certain things? We've obviously got a Harry who is traumatized by the passing of his mother, and still there's questions on whether, you know, there was the need of support, the supportive need there, probably not in the way he needed. And you can understand, but I don't agree with some of the stuff that's been done regardless. Now, there was something recently about the birthday of King Charles, okay? This is for entertainment purposes only. Please use your own discernment, and I need to do something about this stage. Hang on a sec. Oh, okay. Let's calm down. Okay. Well, I thought it calmed down. It's not. Hang on a sec. So let's see what we get. I'm also wanting to do actually a reading on her energy is just so bloody weird. Meghan's mum, Doria Ragland, is that what they call her? Her energy is just, I don't know. Tapping into her, I wouldn't be surprised if she's got Earth in her chart top placements. She's very masked. She's very masked. Let's get, please, Spirit, Harry and Meghan's current energy, please. One card's falling out. Justice. It's weird because when I was shuffling, I saw the Justice card. I was like, that needs to come out. So what are we getting here? Are we getting that they're trying to balance things out? Is there a karmic balance coming into place now because of, you know, let's just put out the dirty laundry of everyone else and win everyone's hearts through that way? And now is there a Justice coming in? Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Interesting, I mentioned the mother. What is Meghan? Was she a Leo? Anyway, a mother. And I'm getting here the Queen of Cups. I'm getting here what I was saying initially with the Justice card. You know, let's dish out all the laundry on everyone else, peacock ourselves, get what we can, and lose the initial message that I've been trying to put out there that could have been put out there in a more compassionate way, with really allowing the public to understand. In some way, and I'm going to take on more, I'm getting like this is the mother figure of Meghan, and then we've got Princess Diana. So I think there's mother trauma here that's balancing out as well for both of them. Harry and Meghan's current energy, please, Spirit. So there's energies around them. And Diana is trying to, she can understand Harry, but she's trying, there's the Knight of Swords, she's trying to make him see that you need to approach stuff in a more compassionate way. She understands that he's got the trauma and he feels like he needs to protect himself, where he's rushed in with hasty decisions that could have been in a better way. And he could have just walked away from certain things like they wanted to in a more peaceful manner. Now, so far, I'm not getting the relationship between them both, so I will be asking that in a moment. I just want to see what Spirit wants me to bring out. The Ace of Wands, yeah, around the projects, around the new beginnings. The Four of Wands, around a sort of stability, about the relocation they did, moving away from the UK. It could have been done in a better manner. It could have been bottom of the deck, the Six of Cups. It could have been done in, like, you know, in a manner where it's not disruptive and allows still a balance of harmony between both parties, but at least between the boys, between Prince William and Harry. Well, Harry is, you know, in this sort of, I'm getting the word shrewd energy, where he's just been like, I'm gonna just lash out and bring everything to light, around all in the ways of the new projects, okay? It's gonna give me the stability, but that relocation is what's needed. But there is nostalgia here. And it's funny enough, I wanna say Harry, but I feel William. And I know that a lot of people are saying William's taken a stance that he's not speaking. And I think it's to do with, you know, protecting the monarch. And so I can understand that. But there is a nostalgia for his brother, or, you know, don't forget that Prince William and Harry would be the two that feel the most similar in terms of the passing and the trauma of their mother. So in terms of relating to anything in life to do with their childhood, trauma of their mother, maybe the thoughts around their father, maybe the thoughts around the monarch, or, you know, my grandmother, my great-grandmother, those two are going to be the two that can really relate. And I think, you know, this is, I said about Prince Harry, but I'm getting William's actually feeling it at this moment in time, the nostalgia for his brother, although he's not happy about, obviously, what his brother's done. Ten of Pentacles. Protecting the monarch, but also, you know, knowing that he needs to, this is Prince William now, he needs to keep that protection for the monarch to allow it to live longer, so that there's more generations of it. And it's interesting, if you look, for me, I didn't realize this tarot deck has so many RATs because I've got a phobia about them, but for me, that's definitely protection there, because I would never come close to it. So it's interesting that I've picked up on that, and I've just noticed. I don't know what to do about those things there. Okay. So this is interesting. Let's get the energy, please, Spirit. Okay, I'm going to change the question. The energy of Meghan to Harry right now, please, Spirit. Let's put the cards back. So many questions are coming through, so there might be another parts on this. Don't forget, as I do an energy today, there might be something different tomorrow. This is the sage that I had here that's still going on in the corner there. So just to let you know, when you see the marks on the saged map. Meghan to Harry's energy right now, please, Spirit. I'm also getting told to make sure I ask about the energy of the birthday. So we had 4 cards fall out, and I'm going to take them. Okay, I'm going to take them. We've got the Moon. We've got that Ace of Wands. So I definitely think so something I mentioned was, I truly believe that if someone loves you, they won't put you in a position to lose your loved ones, because there's an energetic attachment that can actually cause you more pain, even if you're not talking to them. So even if Harry feels more liberated, etc., there is a pain element that he will still feel, because that's his brother, that's his father. There's an energetic bond, there's love there regardless. Now, unless that's extremely toxic, then you do need to walk away. But still, you will find that when you've been abused by a parent or someone close to you or a loved one, that it's really hard to accept, because that parent is, for example, I'm not saying this has happened, I'm giving you an example. That parent's there to protect you, to love you, and is kind of like accepting that that parent didn't do that. But then the element of what you see other mothers do, what you've yearned for, and you still yearn for it from your own mother, that energetic bond. And that's just an example. And then we've got the Death card here, and we've got the Tower card. So this is her energy towards Harry right now. It's not very good, is it? I mean, there's definitely a Tower aspect that she's feeling right now. There's something that she wants to free herself from. And it could be that she feels like, you know, the veil has been lifted in terms of, initially she was seen as this amazing person, and now she's like, I need to be freed from this because my image is tainted. There's a Tower moment here, and there's elements that are hidden. And it's interesting because I'm picking up what is it about Princess Diana? What is it about Princess? I think although she understands the trauma Harry's been through and how he wants to protect them, I don't like to say this, but she uses that, but she still doesn't fully understand it. She doesn't understand that it's actually painful and needs healing, as opposed to using it for the projects. She's actually feeling a bit of a Tower moment in terms of not only the relationship, but, you know, what can we do? And I think around getting the image back, being freed of this tainted image. Is she going back to acting? King of Swords here, you know, really in the mental energy, trying to, there's something about resentment, looking at things from a resentment point of view, because they've had that Tower moment. Look, it came out. I was asking, is this Harry? Is it a Tower moment with her relationship and how she sees Harry? And yes. So, you know, I asked for one card in particular, and that was the card I asked for. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is actually where you actually feel at the moment there's competition. You needed to have your defenses up. You're feeling quite vulnerable as well, but you're ready to compete with things that are happening around. And that could be about the media, the voices of just, you know, different opinions, everything out there at the moment, you know, needing to stand up and protect your image. Three of Swords, knowing that there's been a loss there. And Two of Cups, hoping to relinquish a partnership. This could be a partnership of like a contract of a new beginning, a new project. heartbreak's been around. I asked, because it's Meghan towards Harry, so what is her heartbreak and loss? This is the Star card, so I'm going to have to show you it like that, but then I'm going to have to turn it over because it's got a bit of nudity. So I think her loss is that he's actually maturing. Like, he's not running in as hasty as she's seeing that he's not running in as hasty to protect. And he's using his discernment a little bit more. Look, Knight into King. I still think he's a bit of a, yeah, whatever. And I think this is around him needing to heal. What I'm getting coming through is the Crown, the last season. Has anyone seen it? I want to see it. Could be doing some profound healing for him, because I feel like he might feel the actual voice and some truth is actually finally coming out without him just having to vocalize stuff. And he hasn't said directly. I believe he still holds a lot back of what he thinks happened around the accident of Princess Diana. And, you know, he didn't have to do that, although he has vocalized a little bit. He doesn't have to do that, and he won't know exactly either. But I think her heartbreak is feeling the loss of him using a bit more of his discernment and having that healing component. And maybe what I'm getting through here is that his voice is being heard finally, probably through the Crown last season. I don't know if you've seen it. If you have seen it, let me know in the comment box. But you know, she's also hoping for a partnership here to come back, to rekindle. And this, I feel, is a partnership more with work related, whether it's with Harry or her acting career or whatever. Yeah, look, 10 of Cups and 4 of Pentacles, trying to hold on to that image of a beautiful happy family. What's interesting, the happy family is her and her mother. And here's the holding on. From a distant land, trying to hold on to what she can get out of the monarchy, but from this distant land, which is obviously the US. Now, I don't channel stuff in negativity. I hate to do it, because look at these two. I can guarantee you, if you go into another tarot reading, this would be read in the most darkest way. But I think I've got my message through. I want to see what Harry's is to Meghan. Harry's energy to Meghan. And then maybe in the next part we do the mother with Meghan and the mother with Harry. I want to see that. Do you want to see that? Do you want to see the energy there? Let me know. And maybe we do about the birthday, all this thingy about not being invited to the birthday. I don't know if that's true, things that's been put out there. Let's see. Spirit, show me Harry's energy to Meghan right now. I don't think this is going to be as good as it used to be. Now let's see, that's what I'm getting. Page of Swords, yeah. Hanged Man, the Emperor. This is interesting. Knight of Wands. I was thinking, is this Meghan's kind of energy? And this card confirmed that. Just looking at the bottom of the deck. Harry's energy to Meghan. Okay, I'm getting what I wanted to get. So this is Harry at the moment. You know, he's feeling quite... He needs someone to... he's feeling that he's not necessarily being understood and heard by her anymore like he'd wish to. There's a bit of emotional immaturity here. And he's realizing that he's needing to surrender some control, because it's just, at the moment, it's not flowing as they had planned. And in fact, they've tied themselves up. They've got themselves all tied up, and they really need to think about the way they're going to move things forward. And she's definitely very much trying to take the lead on this. I don't mean that in a bad way, but how can we get out of this? Four of Cups. Not really happy about the current situation, not happy about his relationship in this current moment, a bit dissatisfied and demotivated altogether. The King of Cups. Is this Prince Charles? Prince Charles, why did I say that? King Charles, that's interesting. So I think, you know, one second, there's a message coming through with that I need to channel. 1 second. And I need to either focus on finding the card or channeling. Where is the card gone? Knight of Cups. I'm getting that he has recognized his father does reach out to him, but he often feels that his father reaching out is not to the extent that he believes his father should be reaching out. So I think he thinks his father should be doing more to reach out and to be sort of like extending a loving compassion, support, or extending something. That's what I'm getting there. We're deviating a little bit here. So Harry to Meghan, please. But I need to channel what I get through. Harry towards Meghan right now, Spirit. Don't forget, this can change when you see it. It could be, it's changed the energy. It could still be in place. It's likely when you're called to it, it is the energy on that day. Even if the energy one day is good or bad, it's going to be the potent energy. There's the King of Swords. Can you see how I say he feels like his father should be extending a bit more in terms of love, as opposed to being, you know, sort of, this is kind of sat on your throne. But his energy towards Meghan is he's still trying to offer love. He's also very much using his discernment as well at times, where he can get out of the emotional immaturity of his feelings and, you know, maybe having difficulty of really allowing her to understand. Maybe he doesn't feel that she understands. And so that's when he steps up using more of an analytical or discernment. There's the Ten of Cups. So is he seeing her that she sees the Ten of Cups with him? I'm getting that question coming through. King of Wands. Does she see him? What is Harry's energy towards Meghan? Two of Pentacles. I mean, he still sees her as his wife, the kids, the home life. He still gives that protection. Can you see? He's still in it. He's still protecting. And he's still trying to juggle the elements of within himself, but also, although the monarch don't see it, he's trying to voice what he needs to voice, truth. He's trying to protect his family, but there is an element of prioritizing the two, but also prioritizing the monarch, but also making sure he feels that his mum's story is told and her legacy lives on. And then he's got his own family here. Can you see how he's protecting them? And so his energy is really about, this is my family. It's not necessarily I'm in lusty love with Meghan at this moment. This is my family and I'm protecting them with my mind and also with great passion. And Lee just really stood on it. At the same time, he's trying to juggle a couple of things. He's trying to juggle, I'm getting the word image as well, which she's, and there we go. We pulled out the death card, the image as well. I think they've really felt there's a death to their image. And there's a vulnerability that they've both felt in terms of trying to keep that image, whether it's fake or not, but keeping the balance as well, in terms of having that relationship or his family life, his wife, but also the balance of his home life. And I think he's actually weighing up a couple of things right now. Like, is it coming to an end? Both of them. So this one flipped over. I'm going to take it. 7 of Swords. Feeling quite defensive, you know, feeling there's been some hidden tactics. Maybe that's coming to light for him. It's feeling like there's been quick decisions. They've been smart and swift, but the Virgo, is he a Virgo? He's really needed to be careful. The decisions that some of them that he's taken have been smart and swift. And they've been from a defensive mode. And in fact, they've bitten him back. They've bitten him back because he's not seen clearly. He was acting from a more passionate place as opposed to gathering your discernment, your heart, and really what is in front of you. He was just like, yeah, this sounds amazing. I'm going to go for it. And he still has some passion towards Meghan, but he also realizes that there's been a bite. You know, maybe true intention hasn't been there. And a lot of what they've done has been, I want to say immature, or could have been done in a better way. Ace of Wands, around the projects they've chosen. You know, it's been really creative. It's going to get some money in, and not really tapping into the larger picture of these projects. This is definitely his energy. And it could be that he's doing some self-reflection. And as I say that, the High Priestess, I'm also getting that Diana could be trying to tap into him. I'm also getting, was there that rumor about James, who was it, that's saying about the father? I think that lingers in his mind. And he just wants to be free of it because it keeps coming up despite knowing the truth. It keeps lingering in his mind, and it really doesn't make him feel too good either. There we go. And that's where Diana's trying to come in. Because, yeah, he really feels heavy when he thinks of this. He really does feel, you know, a deep, something, he feels really heavy around it. And then there's the Lovers. Definitely one of the things that's impacting him is this whole thing about James. He knows the truth, but it seems to be something that, you know, it hurts him that it even came out that way. Not only because of Diana having that thing that she went with someone or whatever the story is, but that he is an outsider of not even being William's proper full brother or Charles's son, and again seen as that spare, that outsider, that not good enough, that, you know, side person, and that still gets to him. That's still unhealed. I'm getting something around that, you know, but there's a choice for him to heal that. But here I'm also getting something around him and Meghan's relationship. That he is trying, because of this sort of thing that holds on to, it's not about the essence that is causing, but he's trying to really work hard on his relationship with Meghan. To not feel so left out in the cold by this, can you see? And this the financial constraints. But this does impact, not currently his relationship. I feel it's impacted him actually choosing who he's chosen as a wife, which is the message I'm getting. So folks, I'm going to end this here, and what I'm going to do, so there's a need for grounding for him right now and some healing, but patience through some healing. And we got the Hanged Man, didn't we? So I think, you know, I'm going to leave this here, and in the next one I'll read about the birthday, the invite, and what else I feel called to. Or I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please do like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, and bye for now, beautiful soul.